So I'm interested to know now that it's been out this long, you guys have been obviously promoting it. People find it, they find good things. Has the book been able to reduce chronic pain by 50, 75, 90% by now? Or
I love that question. I love that question. Well, I have two answers to that question. Uh, I probably have three, but one is probably a cab sav answer. So it's the sort of answer that you should really only chat about over a bottle of South Australian
oh, right.
Cabernet Sauvignon.
Naturally, yeah.
Naturally, I live within 10 kilometres of four of the world's 10 best Cabernet Sauvignons of the last New York wine thing. So just let people know, come to Adelaide, the wine capital of the new world. Anyway, so my first answer to that question is there is absolutely no population level evidence that explained pain has done a thing. Right? And so that's the bare truth of it, right?
Yeah.
There are, and not to diss the 35 randomized controlled trials on this approach, 30 of which use explained pain as their resource, consistently produce effect sizes that we would describe as small to medium. And if that was a drug company, they would be selling this drug all over the world. Right? But I don't expect that we'll ever be able to link explained pain or anything I've done to a population level statistic, because that is the nature of human health and chronic pain. And chronic pain is a wicked problem. And at exactly the same time as one part of the system might be introducing a really positive, impactful intervention, another part of the system might be having a drought that puts all these pressure on services and individuals. I'm just making that example up, but that's the nature of wicked problems. What we can say is that there seems to be a small shift in the right direction in the burden of chronic pain as the global burden of disease studies accumulate data. So over the last 20 years, the burden of chronic pain has not got much worse, and it looks like it might be turning around slightly. But, not enough for us to think for a second that I won't have a job in 30 years' time.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, of course, joking with you about the percentages there, of course, and I wouldn't say that unless I thought that this has tremendous potential, and that those of us who use a lot of the principles see it as critical, to explain these things better and different.
Hear the entire episode for free on iTunes, Spotify, other favorite podcast players, or go to mechanicalcareforum.com.